Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode, another live stream right here on the Mobile Music Pro YouTube channel. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for being here. It's going to be a great show today. So let us get it, shall we? Thank you guys again so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Had some hiccups on the last live stream. Hopefully this live stream will go much better. We're going to find out. But first, let's say hello to everybody in the chat room. Yay, the graphics are showing up, so that's a good sign. It's definitely a good sign. I want to say hello to all my people in the chat right now. Hello to everybody. Hello to Kamikaze Shots. What's going on? I haven't seen you around, bro, so thank you so much for being here. If you are new, very much welcome to you, sir. Steven Tucker, what's going on? RJ in here in the house as well. So RJ says, hello, friends. Yes. Jade Star in here, bright and early over there in Australia. Very early over there. So thank you so much, Jade, for being here. Super appreciated. Jade, of course, will be live streaming in just a few hours, just a few hours. We'll have her show, which is very early, still very early in the morning. I don't know how you do it, Jade. Good Lord. Of course, Jade did a video for us. We'll take a look at in just a minute, but welcome, Jade. All right. We got, what is this? Theed Awesome? TJ Awesome? TJ Awesome. What a dope name. What's going on, bro? He says, I like the state of the iOS music panel video with a music technologist and several other folks. Yes. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing more of those. Actually, this month's podcast, we do one of those a month, and this month's mobile music roundtable is a little bit delayed. It might not come out until next week or the week after that, actually. Just trying to get there was just a delay, conflict of schedules. Some people had to cancel, so it was a little bit hard getting the scheduling ready for this one, but it's gonna come. It's gonna be here, even if it's a couple weeks late. So make sure you look forward to that, because we got so many more developers to talk to. I mean, there's so many more. I can't even count them all, but we're trying to get gospel musicians on there. Jamal over there from Gospel Musicians. We're trying to get some more people from Audio Kit. There's just a ton of people, guys. I got a huge list. We're going to go through much. It's going to take some time because we only do one of those a month right now. Not a box. Good morning to you, sir. What's going on? It is morning over here on the west coast of the United States. Bright and sunny over here in Las Vegas. Or shall we say Lost Wages? Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to have a mobile music event over here, and the Mobile Music Army will be in attendance. It's going to be awesome. One day. But for now, we're just going to meet online virtually, and I appreciate everybody being here so much. Benjamin, what's going on? Benjamin here as well. Yes. TJ says, maybe one day you can have Apple developers or other music developers on the show. Yeah, we definitely have already had a bunch of music developers on the show. Make sure you check out all the episodes there. But we had, the developers of Koala on there, Brambo's on there. We've had a bunch of developers on there already, and we're going to have a lot more. So make sure you check out the previous episodes as well. But yeah, real quick, let me just bring that up real quick, because now that's on my mind here. 1 second. Go to a new YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mobile Music Pro. Just really quick so you guys can see. We do have a ton of people on there. We had Jordan Rudis on there. We had Marcus Stefingas on there. We had Elbow Media Studios, Nutrix, developer of Loopy Pro, Patrick. Just a bunch of people on there so far. And we're going to have a bunch more as well. Whoops, it refreshed. Stop refreshing, you. I don't know why it keeps refreshing. Let's zoom back out. Go back to home. But this is it right here. I must have tapped on something, but this is it. See, I tapped on something. But the Mobile Music Roundtable podcast, I was trying to zoom in right here, guys. Make sure you check it out. Lots of great episodes on there. We had a ton of people on there. So let's close that out. Close that tab out. But yeah, guys, again, just thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to go through the announcements here. Then we're going to check out our new pack. Then we're going to demo a new app that's coming out, try to make some music, and then do a giveaway at the end of the show today. So we'll be doing all sorts of stuff on here. But we'll get to the announcements. I just want to say, to make sure I didn't miss anybody here in the chat. All right. Jay, what's going on, Jay? Just a classic Jay is his name. All right, bro. Thank you guys so much for being here. Brian says he's here watching in the corner. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you, Bryant. Yes. All right, RJ's here. Everybody's here. All right, cool. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, Benjamin's got a dope Koala series. Shout out to Benjamin. Benjamin, go ahead and paste your link, bro, to your YouTube channel. Make sure everybody checks it out. Miss Led, what's going on? Miss Led from WeSampleEverything.com in the chat. Appreciate you being here. We just got started. We're just about to go through the announcements right now, and yeah, should be fun. So we're gonna go through the announcements, demo our brand new pack, then demo a brand new app, then try to make some music, and then do a giveaway. So during the last 15 minutes of the 2-hour stream. So let's get to it. Let's get to the announcements here. So first up, we have a brand new pack here. Now, I want to preface this with a little bit. There is some errors in the pack right now that I just noticed last night. I didn't get a chance to fix it yet. I will be fixing those today. So I'm going to, once I fix it, I'm going to click send out an email to anybody who's downloaded it so far, and they'll be able to re-download it. But yeah, there's a bit of a hiccup in here, guys. Some of the MIDI files are messed up. I don't know why. Could have sworn they were good when I uploaded the original pack here, but there's a few errors in there, but don't worry, they'll be all fixed within the next 24 hours. And if you've already downloaded the pack, you will receive an email with all of those fixes. But yeah, it's just really strange issues in some of the files here. But this is the brand new pack, guys. Essentials MIDI Pack 7 chord progressions. I'm really proud of this pack because what this is going to do is it's going to show you guys what the most common progressions are. The 17 most common chord progressions in minor and major that is pretty much used in 95% of all the songs. So it's really good for new producers and up and coming producers to be aware of these progressions so that you can either use them or mix them up and just know what works, right? What is working in the industry, because you can bet that all of your favorite industry producers are definitely using a lot of these chord progressions and probably using loops with these chord progressions in mind. So just wanted to bring this up. This is a great pack, guys. 168 MIDI files total. We're going to go through this in just a little bit. We're going to go through this a little bit more, but this is going to come with 168 MIDI files and 17 chord progressions. So that's 17 chord progressions in 5 keys, plus some alternate voicings. You end up with around 168 files. So it's really great stuff in here. Plus, it actually teaches you how to play these progressions, because inside of this pack, we're going to give you a PDF file with all the actual chord progressions laid out on a MIDI keyboard, so on a piano keyboard. So you'll be able to actually practice playing these progressions if you're new to playing as well. So in addition to having these available for you in the MIDI, you'll be able to learn how to play them nice and easy as well. Plus, it's going to come with some bonus charts as well. These are the charts that we've created mouse pads out of. So you can grab these mouse pads right now, mobilemusicpro.com/merch. But basically, they have all the major and minor keys on them. So it's really handy as a mouse pad because you can just place that right in front of you, and be able to see those at any time. So it's really, really great to see, really great to have these available to you right whenever you need them. So right there on a mouse pad, ready and rolling. So, but these are the images that we use to create those mouse pads, and you'll find those in here, including the scales and the chords. So both the chords and the scales, you'll be able to check those out. So more on this in just a few minutes. Make sure you guys check out this pack. And again, we'll be uploading the fixes to that within the next, by the end of the day. There's a few fixes that need to be in there. All right. So completely free, 100% free. And this, of course, complements the rest of our other MIDI packs that we have, including the scales and chords MIDI pack. And then the drum patterns MIDI pack. So these 3 packs here, the scales and chords, the drum patterns, and the chord progressions here at the top. These 3 packs are really, really designed for newer producers and producers who are still learning music theory, and producers who want to, or just producers who want to step up their music theory game in general. Like, this is a really great pack, I believe. So I'm really proud of this one. Hopefully you guys will take a look at those 3 packs. They get downloaded all the time. They've already been downloaded thousands of times, from the website. And now I think this new one here is going to be a great complement to those 2 packs as well. All right. And of course, we'll have something new coming out next week too. We always got something new coming out. We try to release in bursts, right? So we try to do release a few packs, then maybe do a contest or something else, and then do another burst of releases. So we're kind of in the middle of a release season right now. So we just released the brand new sample pack by Jamie Mallender. Produced by Jamie Mallender, called Arena. This is super awesome because this is 50% off still right now, as you can see right above me there. This is going to be 50% off until until May 2nd. So make sure you check out this pack, because this is a whopper of a pack, and the wonderful Jade Star has done a video on this that you can check out here. We have it right here on the product page, mobilemusicpro.com/arena. We just released this sample pack last week, and it's still on sale until next Monday. And Jade did a great video on here. You can check it out on her channel. And then Jamie has an actual making of, behind the scenes video of how he produced some of the songs, some of the music for this particular sample pack. So make sure you go to mobilemusicpro.com/arena. Check out these two videos of Jamie Mallender and Jade Star. Excellent videos, demoing and checking out the pack. And again, just so much sounds here, guys. Tons of stuff here. 2 gigabytes worth of stuff. So, you know, hundreds and hundreds of megabytes of sounds, tons of drum kits ready and waiting for you all. And yeah, it should be a great, great pack. Make sure you guys check that out. On sale until next Monday. All right, then make sure you also guys check out our newsletter. We've been sending this newsletter out to everybody. People have been really, really enjoying it. I'm going to check out the chat in just a second, guys. But after the announcements, but the newsletter's been going out every single Friday, guys, for like over a year now, and people have been liking it. It started out with just updates for Mobile Music Pro, but I've steadily started including more and more things in there. For example, other people's videos and news and some commentary, a bunch of great stuff in there. So now we got everything from, you know, now we have discounts in there, app discounts, and also, and now we're doing a free plugin of the week in there as well. So just a ton of great information in here, guys. You can see news, tutorials, discounts, and more delivered free to your inbox every Friday. Make sure you guys sign up. It is a super, super fun time. We got another one coming out, of course, Friday morning, every Friday morning. All right. And then, of course, check out our Discord channel if you guys haven't yet. MobileMusicArmy.com will get you right in there. MobileMusicArmy.com will get you right into the Discord chat. We have a couple of new people in there every once in a while, so head on over there. It's completely free. 14 people in there right now, 140 members, and that is mobilemusicarmy.com for our Discord chat. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We got sample packs going on. We got live streams going on. We, of course, have a newsletter every week. We got a video every week. We got the great blog here as well with a ton of great articles that you guys can check out, including a post that's really cool, the ultimate list of free iOS music making apps. So this post literally has hundreds of free apps that you guys can check out. And I keep this updated as well. Try to keep this updated throughout the years. Every few months, update this. But the ultimate list, mobilemusicpro.com/blog, ultimate list of free iOS music making apps. And then finally, we will have a new video this Friday as well. So make sure you guys tune in Friday morning. Should be a good one. A nice little quick tip video, but it should be about normal length, 15-20 minutes or so. All right, I think that's about it for the announcements. Let's check the chat, and then we'll take a little bit closer look at this pack. Then we'll take a look at the brand new Kalium Audio app, and then make some music, and then do a giveaway. So let's see how everybody is doing in here in the chat. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yeah, Benjamin pasted in his YouTube channel in there. He's got some great koala videos. If you guys do use the koala sampler, lots of great content in there. Samuel is here as well. Samuel Linderman. What's going on, Sam? Not a box says, you got the voice, bro. You got the voice. Right here on 97.5 KWG in the morning sun for you. No, not a radio voice, but I think I know what you mean. The voice. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, not a box. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of products. We got a lot of videos. We got a lot of, content to put out here in the coming years. We're only in year 3. We're in the beginning of year 3 of Mobile Music Pro. So we have a lot more stuff to do. We got conferences to launch, both online and in person, events to do, courses to launch, tons of stuff to do. But we will be here as long as you guys keep watching. We'll be here. Yes. Make sure to smash the likes. Really appreciate that. Not a box. We got 11 people watching right now. Oh, yes. Jade has a new video on the brand new app Voice Pitcher as well. Make sure you check that out. Whenever there's a new app, of course, makes the rounds. Usually got Jade Star, Sound Test Room, Jacob Hack. Jacob Hack has a new video on this Flux Mini app as well. So we're not going to go too in depth as we normally do on the live stream, which is pretty normal for the live stream. We don't go too in depth in the apps, but we like to demo them, play a few presets. But if you want a full in-depth review of Flux Mini, make sure you check out Jacob Hack's new video, which will be in the newsletter as well. So make sure you guys want to keep up to date with everything that's going on with Mobile Music Pro and the mobile music community at large. Sign up for our free newsletter. Sandrini, what's going on? Sandrini is here. All right. Sam is in the house. Sam, do you have, bro? Do you have anything, bro, anywhere, Sam? Do you have like a Bandcamp? Do you have like a SoundCloud? Do you have a Twitter or a Facebook group or something, bro? That maybe we can like check out some stuff that you're doing and share it here on the channel. Something like that. Let me know, Sam, if you got anything going on, because you are in every single chat, bro. You're in every single chat. You're very, very highly opinionated, and you have a lot of knowledge to share. And, so I would like to see if we can get some of that knowledge out, share some of that knowledge with more and more people. He says he's the quiet type. Well, I tell you, Sam, you say you're the quiet type, yet you are very loud in pretty much every single room that I've ever seen, with your very strong opinions, right? Very strong opinions on various apps and ways of making music and such. So it would be really nice, bro, if you could put something together for us all so we could check it out, see what's going on with you, Sam. And the Twitter account would be great so I can follow, what you're doing, because I know you're always beta testing stuff. So at least that would be really cool as well. But until then, I guess we have to settle for Sam just being the quiet type in the chat rooms. All right, so let's go ahead and get to demonstrating our brand new sample pack here, guys. Let's get right to it. More geek than musician. Sam, that describes all of us, bro. I'm the biggest geek here, I guarantee you. Probably, I mean, the YouTubers are the biggest geeks of all. I mean, Jacob Hack, myself, Sound Test Europe, we're all just geeks, man. We're all geeks here. We're all geeks, bro. That's not. I'm not gonna accept that as an excuse, my friend. I'm not gonna accept that as an excuse to not make content, to not share knowledge, to not keep the community informed. All the good stuff. Crap, dude, my iPad is only at 54%. I forgot to charge it. That's fun. Because when I basically, because when I stream, I have to, in order to keep the noise down, I have to use a different adapter, which doesn't also support a power at the same time. So might have to cut the stream short. We'll see how it goes. All right. So let's take a look at some stuff here. So we're going to take a look at this brand new common chord progressions pack. And again, what you're going to find in this pack is basically just triads, because that's where you want to start out as a newer producer. This isn't a pack for you to be able to that's going to have like the sickest industry leading chords or anything like that, chord melodies. It's just these standard chord progressions that are basically being used across the entire Western world right now. Anybody that's using the Western scale is what you're going to find in here. So if you take a look here, you can see we go into the chords MIDI, and you can go to major or minor. And when you go into those, you're going to have either triads or alternate voicings. And the alternate voicings are same as triads. They're just voiced close together, which is typically what producers and musicians do when you are going through and creating your chord progressions, because you don't want to make you don't want to make some notes stand out too much other than other, when relative to other notes. You don't want to make some notes stand out too much relative to other notes. So we try to take those voicings and make them a little bit tighter, and we'll explain that as well. But major and minor. And then you can check that out. And then we also have the charts that I spoke about earlier that you can take a look at here. We got the guitar charts here. Guitar chords charts you can take a look at for learning. Guitar notes on the fretboard. The actual chords, major and minor. And then the scales, major and minor. And again, both the scales and the chords are available in a mouse pad that you can pick up right now to support the channel at mobilemusicpro.com/merch. And we have a Cubasis 3 project in here as well. That's basically just going to have all of the MIDI in one project for you so you can take a look at. It's kind of mostly for learning purposes, but you can see we can pull that up real quick. Projects. Go to MMP, chord progressions. Zoom out. You can see here we got all of the chord progressions. These most important chord progressions here in both major and minor, all laid out for you inside of Cubasis. So if you want to take a look at those more or copy and paste, whatever you want to do. But then we have, of course, the individual MIDI files. But that's just free to check out. Let's go back to our project for our live stream. Real quick. And get back into the pack. Live stream, April 27th. Right? Yeah. Notabox says he may hit up Sam before he launches his channel to get some opinion and inspiration. Absolutely. Sam is full of knowledge, man. That's why I'm bringing him up today in the stream. That's why I'm picking on you today, Sam, because we believe in you, bro. But you know, you gotta share the knowledge, bro. So now if we look back, this is the pack here, and you can take a look at some of the images, but then all the MIDI is located in the MIDI folder. So now that we've seen the file here. Oh, and the chord progression charts. So every single chord progression in here, all 17, actually is going to be have a PDF file in here that has them all mapped out. So you can actually learn these on your keyboard. So you can see progression number 1, which is the 1, 4, 5, and 1 again, right here, laid out for you on the keyboard. So you can learn these. 1, 6, 4, 5. Very, very popular chord progression. Again, all of these chord progressions are common, right? They're the most common chord progressions that you can find out there. And I'm sure like people like Sam can attest to these very popular progressions as well. The 2, 5, 1, all that good stuff. The 1, 6, 2, 1, 6, 2, 5. Super, super popular chord progression. But yeah, this is there for you guys to take a look at and build upon. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just take a look at a couple of these MIDI files real quick, shall we? So if we browse our pack, go to the MIDI file and chord progressions, go to chords MIDI. We'll just take a look at some of these here. So we'll go to minor, and we'll take a look at the alternate voicings and triads. Go to the first one. Let's go to the second one here. Throw in one of these progressions. You can see it's the same progression, right? For here, which is the 1, 4, 5, 1, but we have them in different keys for you. Now, of course, you can do this yourself by simply transposing if you'd like, and we'll show you what we mean by that. But you can see here we have the 1, 4, 5, 1 in the A minor. Now I can throw in a different key if I'd like, but then I can bring it right back down to the A if I'd like. So I could throw in the D, which is the same progression, a little higher. But we can make this A minor just like the first file by simply transposing this down 5 semitones, and now we have the A minor file again. So the keys are mostly there for convenience. But this is how you can easily learn all these different progressions by trying these different things here. So yeah, there you go. We can take this out. Just throw the A minor one back in there. This is going to be the alternate voicings, so they're going to be a little bit tighter. You can see here. We open this up. You're not going to see too many notes that are like flying up here or down here or anything like that. They're all about the same. Okay. They're all about the same relative to each other. Got a question in the chat. 1 second. I'm just going to throw in a triad quick. Just you can see it's the same thing. Throw in the A minor. We'll do it the same. Yeah, and see, this is part of the thing that's messed up with my MIDI files. Some of them are messed up over here, and I gotta fix these. I don't know what the heck threw that MIDI all the way over there, but something did. But if we look at the triads here versus the alternate voicings, you can see that the triads are kind of all over the place, but they're technically correct, you know, in music theory, but they don't sound quite as good as the alternate voicings. See, it's a pretty big change there. So that's technically the progression, but you know what somebody would do would take that and make it a little bit closer, and they'd also add some sevenths and ninths and so forth. All right, but you can modify these to your heart's content. For example, you know, you can turn this into a, let's see, what is it, 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's a minor. You can turn that into a major if you'd like by just pushing that up one. Beautiful. Put that back, or could put that back down, or we could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could put it right there. Well, add another one. Make that chord a little bit more interesting by, you know, adding sevenths and more notes and all that good stuff. But it's all here, whatever you guys want to do. So let's remove that, and then I'm going to check the chat. If there's any questions. All right, all right. RJ says, I need one of those mouse pads. Yeah, bro. Again, you can go to mobilemusicpro.com/merch. I've had them for a while. We've only sold like a couple, but I think they're cool, you know, so that's why I have them. But you can get these scales or the chords or Cubasis 3 keyboard shortcuts. I think it's pretty cool. What's up to you guys? Make sure you check them out. I like them. I for sure like them. Even if nobody bought them, I'd still use them because I like to have them around. Very, very handy. All right, all right. Okay, not a box. Let's see, he's got a question. He says, is it possible to use the gift card for t-shirts or mouse pads? Absolutely. Great question, because for the giveaway today, we will be giving away a couple of Mobile Music Pro gift cards, and they're good for anything on the store. So not only are they good for anything on the store, they're also good for a year, because I have plans to have a lot more packs on the site. We're going to have a lot more a variety of packs on the site. It just takes time, you know, to build out all these packs and to release them and, you know, do videos on them and so forth. But come by the end of the year, there will be a way bigger selection than there is right now on the store. So these, so when I give away gift cards, I make sure to make them good for at least a year. Make them good for a good year, so that you can always come back and see if there's something maybe in a few months that you might like, because we're going to be releasing packs in pretty much every genre you can think of. You know, we got stuff coming up in EDM, you know, cyberpunk, hip hop, trap, boom bap, tons of great stuff, but that's all in due time. So yeah, the gift cards we'll be giving away today is good for these mouse pads, good for anything. $20 or $25 gift cards today, so you can put that towards anything that you'd like. I think they're normally $20 gift cards, but I decided to do $25 gift cards so that you can get a piece of merch if you'd like, because all the merch is $25. So $25 gift cards today, giving away 2 of them. You can grab one of those mouse pads, or you can grab a brand new arena pack. You can grab some of the other sample packs, whatever you guys like. Oh crap, I didn't check to see who won last week. I gotta go and do that, Not a Box. Maybe you can do that for me real quick, Not a Box, and go check. But I forget who won. I know it was Not a Box and somebody else, but I forgot to write it down. So maybe you can do that for me, Not a Box, and let me know who actually won last week. Let's see, John Owen Evans in here says, can you assign the channel to a synth so if it sounds better than standard piano, and also say up the town in a Yorkshire accent? And also say up the town. Up the town. It's up. It's not up, it's up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know Yorkshire. I don't know. I only know, you know, South London, maybe East London, South London. Something like that. Something like that. I'm not quite sure about Yorkshire. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. But yes, he says, can you assign the channel to a synth? So for, yeah, you could, of course you can, this is, are you talking about Cubasis? Because, you know, Cubasis is a DAW, you know, it's a full-on digital audio workstation, so you can do whatever you want. You can throw this MIDI into any one of these tracks, and you can do whatever you want. So I got a couple of their tracks on here right now. So for example, we can throw the MIDI in this regular piano. Oops. I want to go back to the alternate voicings. Okay. So we can just throw this bad boy on a piano, or we could throw it on a synth, Oops. Throw on a different synth. Oh, it's the same sound. Yeah, it is the same sound. Oh well. So I was trying out different sounds here. Throw it on this synth. It is the same sound. I think Xeon has a bug here. Because listen, when I play the first part, it bugs out. Hear that? I'll do it again a couple times. Why you gotta be bugging out on me, Xeon? I love you. Is it Xeon or is it Cubasis? We may never know. But yeah, let's you know what we should do. Since AudioKit's coming out with a new synth soon, we should use one of AudioKit's apps, like Digitalism. Try one of these here. Got a couple of good favorite presets in here. There you go. Yeah, it's it's a full-on DAW, so you can do whatever you want there. Hopefully that answers your question, John. You can do whatever you want, bruh. A full-on DAW. LeMay says he's got the Arena Pack. Awesome, bro. Hopefully you are enjoying that. Lots of great stuff on there. Hundreds and hundreds of sounds, 10 plus drum packs. Hopefully you're enjoying that. He says he's melting. he's going absolutely mento. He's going It's going absolutely mento. But yeah, he's like, that accent's like kryptonite to a Yorkshire man. Exactly, see? Exactly. London accent is the London accent is kryptonite to a Yorkshire person, which I believe is in the north. Yeah, the north don't really like the south very much over there in the UK. Kamikaze Shot says, what hardware are you using? Just curious. What hardware? So, you know, you can check out all the stuff that we're using at mobilemusicpro.com/gear. mobilemusicpro.com/gear. I have everything that I have in the studio right there. But as far as gear, I mean, not much, just literally MIDI controllers. I mean, that's pretty much all. MIDI controllers and my Chaos Pad. I love my Chaos Pad because I can do filtering and stuff. Or gating. That's my delay. Where's my gate? But yeah, you know, so my Chaos Pad's the only actual hardware gear. Then for the for the audio interface, using the Focusrite, and then just a crap load of MIDI controllers, basically. Other than that, hopefully that answers your question. The light was too bright. But yeah. Hopefully the light is not too bright. Still bright. But oh well. It works. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, not a whole lot of gear. I'm not a big hardware or a gear head. What I am is a big iOS person. I do love my apps. I'm a big software guy. So this is the 2018 iPad Pro 1 terabyte. I got this refurbished in 2020. Before that, I had my 2015 iPad Pro for many years. I think I got that in 2016. 2016, I got that 2015 iPad Pro. Used that all the way until 2020, when I switched up my 2018 iPad Pro and switched for the 2018 iPad Pro. And then I think next year I'm going to be getting an M1 A refurbished M1 probably. But the 2018 is plenty fast. I mean, I really don't see much of a slowdown in a day-to-day stuff. I mean, I got to freeze tracks, you know. But everybody's got to freeze tracks at some point. Really love this Digitalism player from Audio Kit. They got a new app coming out next week, which we'll be taking a look at, I'm sure, at some point as well. Okay, stop messing around, Vortex. So that was the pack. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. Lots of great chord progressions in here to study and make sure that you know. But of course, I will be throwing a fix up there by the end of the day for some of the files that are a little off there. But make sure you check that out. Completely free. mobilemusicpro.com/free. Now, I think it's time for us to take a look at the brand new app from Kalium Audio. The brand new app from Kalium Audio called the Flux Mini 2. Now, let me say, I use Flux Mini 1 all the time. That's why I can't delete the app, because it's in a bunch of my projects. I so wish sometimes that I could just, like, you know, delete the old versions of apps and just only have the new versions to keep it nice and clean. But you can't when you got projects, you know, made with these older apps. So that's another reason why you'll find a bunch of older versions of apps on my iPad. Same with Flux Mini. This is going to be yet another app that I won't be able to delete the older version of for some time to come, unless I go back through all those projects and replace them with Flux Mini 2. But who has the time? Who has the time to do that? I don't have the time to do that. So this is the brand new Flux Mini app. Again, so many great apps from Kalium Audio. Make sure you guys check this out. This is the same developer that made Beef, which is a great app, basically the sausage fattener of iOS. This company made a bunch of great apps. Let's just for fun, let's just take a look at Kalium Audio. But look at this, guys. They got Beef, they got Smooth, which is a great compressor, vocal compressor. They got Schlap, which I love to throw on just drum loops during the live streams, just for a quick compressor to bring out the life of a drum loop real quick. It's just, in fact, we'll probably use it today. In fact, let's use Schlap today on a drum loop. We're going to definitely do that. But lots of great stuff in your tape cassette. I definitely love their tape cassette apps. Fantastic. I have both of these because, again, I've used the first one in some projects. So I can't delete that one, even though I got this one as well. But great stuff. Flux Mini 2. So what is Flux Mini 2? Now, make sure you check out the much more in-depth reviews by Jade Starr, Jacob Hack, and some of the other content creators. But I want to bring attention to this app because this is a great app, because this is kind of essentially the shaper box of iOS. This really allows you to shape your sound here. Now, according to the description, it says that it adds life and character and dynamism to your tracks, which is basically absolutely what it does. Now the difference here between this one and the older one, the main difference, other than the beautiful user interface, the beautiful new user interface, you can control multiple parameters at once and fix the graph to milliseconds, and of course use the host tempo, which we'll be using today because we'll be using this in AUV3 format, and it comes preloaded with 22 presets ready to rock. So let's take a look at this app now, shall we? Let's put this, just leave it right here. So turn on Flux Mini. Now right away in AUV3 mode, you can see that in compact mode, it's very usable. All your controls are visible. Anything you want to do, you can drag around, all that good stuff, whatever you want to do. Now, for some reason, it doesn't work super perfectly with the mouse. When you use the mouse, some stuff messes up. And a lot of apps have this too. Like when I tap on, I have to like double tap on things, and that's just the mouse. And I really hate that with that. That only started with iOS 15. Before then, the mouse acted like exactly like a tap. But now the mouse tap, I don't know, it does other stuff. But when you make this app bigger, it becomes even more readable and even easier to use. So you can see it stays in that format there. We can full screen it, but it's very usable in compact mode right here as well. So all the controls that you need right here on the front. There's pretty much only one screen, I mean, other than the settings screen here. But we take a look at the settings, standard stuff in here, nothing too crazy. You can adjust some of the graphic settings. In fact, let me see here. Want to make sure that I have the visualizer on. Okay, good. Cool, cool. So let's just hear what this sounds like. For those that are not familiar with it, you can achieve a lot of great effects. The most popular one is going to be the sidechain. That's the most popular one. But there's lots of other stuff you can do in here. Let's hit play. See what this sounds like on this Digitalism 2000 with this chord progression. So just a great sound right out of the box. That's the init. That's the initial sound. Now you can start playing with the cutoff and resonance and start moving these things around. Of course, you got your mix knob, showing you how much you want to add. Got your sync here, set to 8th right now. Woohoo! 132. All right. So very, very cool there. So just some nice settings, super self-explanatory and easy to use that you need right there. Your mix, that's the most important one, so you can control what you're going to do, and then your cutoff and amp. So very, very cool stuff. Now, what we're going to do is let's go through a few of these different presets. Oh, the filter's off? Let's see. Where's it show the filter's off? Oh, filter's at the top. There it is. At the very top. Right here, guys. The filter. There we go. I'm like, why is it not filter? Very cool. Low pass. And of course, high pass. And band pass. All your standard filters. All three of your standard filters there. Very cool. Woo! Left and right. Forgot about that. That's pretty cool. So much fun. So you can really get creative. And I haven't even started dragging around the various nodes yet. Soften that curve. Very cool. And of course, right now that is automatically snapped to the grid, but you can change that any time by going to the settings, and you can unsnap that there. So very cool. So I think we should go through a few presets here and see what we can get this to sound like. Let's see. I want to do, start with the initial preset again, go back, check these out, because there's some really cool ones in. There's not a whole lot, like they said, 22 presets, but they're all you need to get started. And then from there, from any one of those presets, you can get started in diving in to customize it to your heart's content. Jersey boy, what's going on? LeMay says, why not get an M1 Air? Cause dude, I want an M1. I don't want an Air. I want the Pro, bro. I want whatever the Pro is. That's what I want. I need the fastest. I want the fastest iPad with the most amount of space that I can get. So definitely don't want to do any Airs. There'll be no Airs over here. Nah, only Pros. Pros have the fastest CPUs, So because I want to know what the heck, if they put the M1 in the air, what the heck do you think they're going to put in the next iPad Pro? I can tell you, it's going to be epic. It is going to be really epic. Let's go through some presets. Love these risers. So cool. 2 to 4 bar. Yes. Dubbity dub dub. Dope. Fake chain. So here's your side chain. Your standard side chain effect. You can adjust that, right? With these nodes here. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go to a different preset. Of course, they have low pass, high pass presets in here. Funky goat horns. Love that preset. Triplets. You can probably ascertain that this is used a lot in electronic music, but you can actually use this app to mess with melodies, to make to give various melodies a lot more vibrance as well. And you know, I'm referring to hip hop melodies and trap melodies. You can use this app to customize some of those loops as well and make them a little bit more of your own. So that's another great effect too. So it's not just for EDM, but it works really great for EDM too. It works for any genre, but for the main ones really are EDM for your sidechain stuff, you know, for your sidechain stuff, and then using the different various gating effects to customize melodies for hip hop music. But super fun to play with. You're going to get hooked once you start playing with this. I assure you that the iPad Pro is already a worthy grab there, Benjamin. It all depends on your workflow. For somebody who's inside of Cubasis using, you know, tons and tons and tons of tracks, MIDI tracks, plugins, and effects, you're absolutely going to want to use the iPad Pro for sure. It all depends on what DAW you're using. Because Cubasis is a pretty full DAW with a lot of different effects and stuff. It's not like an AUM that's just kind of just a raw mixer. You can get away with a lot using just AUM for sure. If you're just an AUM, I mean, you can pretty much get away with a lot. But if you're going to be working with like an actual DAW, like Beatmaker and Cubasis, Nano Studio, and Auria, right? Auria Pro, you're going to want to use the iPad Pro to be able to use as many tracks and effects as you can at once for sure. Because you know, it's no fun hearing that crackling sound when you're running out of power. Let's see what we're using right now, just for fun. Just 10%. We got a few tracks on here, few effects. But generally, I get up to about 60, 70, 80% before I start freezing tracks. I gotta start freezing tracks eventually, that's for sure. But I didn't, you know, because this, the faster CPU you have, of course, the less tracks you have to freeze. Now, if you have an M1 Pro, iPad Pro, and you're running Cubasis and M1 iPad Pro, you'll have to freeze tracks far less frequently than, for example, using a 2018 iPad Pro. Jay says the M2 on an iPad Pro would be nice. Absolutely, that's what they're going to do. They're going to do like the M1 Max or the M1 Ultra or maybe the M2. They're going to throw that into the Pro. But they're gonna, whatever they do, they're gonna throw their fastest chips in the iPad Pros. So that is where I want to be. That is the iPad that I need, is whatever is going to be the fastest. Because as you can see, like, you know, on this iPad, I got to freeze tracks maybe about 5, 6, 7 tracks in, depending on how many plugins I use. But with the M1, I've seen people load up, you know, 30, 40 tracks, MIDI tracks with plugins and effects. Because with audio, I could have 100 audio tracks in Cubasis, no problem. No problem. But when you start doing MIDI and effects and then mastering chains, it starts to really eat up the CPU. Yeah, the M1 currently is, they threw the M1 in the air, which is fantastic. Benjamin says the M1 is in the air. Correct. It's in the air. And of course, in the iPad, the 2021 iPad Pro, I believe, as well. So, but yeah, they threw that in the 2022 iPad Air, which just goes to show you what they're going to throw next into the iPad Pro. It's going to be dope. And I'm super excited. Benjamin says, smash that likes. Miss Led says, I'm waiting on that Pro. Hey, the M1 Pro is already dope. Seriously, Miss Led. Like, man, if it made sense, I'd grab that right now. But I got to get a little bit more use. I try to get at least a couple, years use out of these things before I upgrade. And I got this one in 2020. So it's got a couple years onto it. It's almost got a couple years into it. But I think I'll be able to justify upgrading next year sometime after I get at least over 2 years of use in it, for sure. I try to get some use out of it. And then I'll probably get a used refurbished one like I do. We're thrifty over here at Mobile Music Pro. We're very thrifty. Yeah, for sure. Benjamin, says the M1 Air. I mean, for most people, the M1 Air will be fine. I mean, yeah, I mean, absolutely. But of course, if you if you run a YouTube channel about music apps, you probably want to have the fastest iPad that you can, because you'll be using a lot of apps all the time. Steven Tucker says he's on the M1 and he rarely has to freeze tracks. I'm jealous, Steven. That's no fair, bro. That's no fair. See, Steven's on the M1. He barely ever has to freeze tracks. I got to freeze tracks after like 6 or 7 tracks. That's not fair, Steven. I'm jelly. I'm super jelly. Benjamin says he's waiting on that SP404. Yeah. Misled, I think, is doing some videos on the SP404. Let me know, Misled. You can even paste the link to your channel if you want in there as well, because I know Misled's got some stuff on the SP404. I don't know if she's got anything on the brand new one yet, but I know she's been talking about that. But yeah, let us know your thoughts real quick, Misled, if you want, on the on that MK2, since Benjamin brought it up. Yep. TJ Awesome says, I mostly want to use an iPad for performing and recording in Ableton. That's exactly what you can do. I mean, that's a perfect use case. Live performance, sound module, very, very, very valid uses for the iPad. Not everybody has to do everything inside the iPad like stupid people like myself. I try to do as much possible inside the iPad as possible when it comes to music production. I want everything inside of Cubasis. But yeah, shout out to Miss Led. Benjamin says she has dope videos. Absolutely. Miss Led says that the new MK2 is dope as hell, but honestly, not for her. She might be selling hers. Damn. That's blasphemy. Selling the 404. Of course, I'm sure you got other 404s ready to rock. But yeah, Miss Led's got she's an iPad person as well, but she's got lots of hardware too. She's up on her hardware game. Yeah, Steven Tucker says, especially since multi-core rendering. Yeah, absolutely, totally agree, Steven. You would probably, Steven, maybe have to freeze tracks before that newest update to Cubasis 3.4. But as of 3.4, maybe it was 3.3, but I think it was 3.4. They got the rendering fixed. It is fixed. The multi-core rendering. Cubasis utilizes multiple cores beautifully. Miss Let says too much hardware. Actually, she's got too much. Time to eliminate. Yeah, see, I'm just not a hardware person. I'm just maybe because I'm too cheap. I don't know. I can justify buying like some MIDI controllers, but I don't know. I'm just too cheap. I like my iPad. That's why I'm in the iPad. iPad apps are nice and cheap. I love it. Let's see. The skip back feature is the only thing holding me. Yeah, they should put that back. They should put that in, in the firmware, so that the first 404 can support that. There should be no reason why only the newer one should support that, because that's just software in the firmware. So, Misled, paste in your channel. Bryant wants to know. Misled's channel is wesampleeverything.com, Bryant. Wesampleeverything.com. CJ says the Sugar Bytes drum machine is really cool when synced with Ableton. Yeah. I mean, I love Ableton Link. You can just sync anything with anything. It's beautiful. Edgar, what's going on, Edgar? Says, hey, mate, you are a legend. Hey, yo, mate, you're a legend. Well, thank you so much, Edgar. Appreciate you, bro. He says, any chance in the near future you could make a video on how to create funk-style music on Cubasis? That's interesting. Funk. It's a new genre that's kind of going through all the YouTubers. The various YouTubers are making stuff. I've saw a couple people do it. I don't know if we'll be doing any funk, bruh, anytime soon. I'll have to say. The channel is so new that I want to get all the regular genres kind of out of the way and covered first before I start going to the experimental genres. Like we got a lot of EDM, trap, hip hop stuff to do first. Right now we're going through the rock and pop stuff. But then after that's going to be the EDM stuff, and some cyberpunk stuff, then some hip hop stuff. So we'll probably get there eventually into these more experimental genres. But for now, I'm kind of trying to stay within the regular, kind of more mainstream genres. Yeah, Miss Led says, honestly, if you have an iPad, that's all you need. It's true. Everything is in there. Not a box, just pasted in the channel there for you, Brian. Make sure you check that out. WeSampleEverything.com. Absolutely. G Spoon says, recording audio in Cubasis is problematic because there doesn't seem to be a good way to edit the audio tracks when you layer one over the other. So what do you mean by edit the audio tracks? I'm not sure, because obviously you can have audio, right? You're recording your audio. You can double click the audio. You can edit the audio. You can do things like reverse it, trim it. You can, of course, throw that audio into a sampler and like segments and chop it up. So recording audio is probably because there doesn't seem to be a good way to edit the audio tracks when you layer one over the other. So, maybe when you're talking about recording, like, because you can choose the recording mode to pre-roll. Maybe you might have to change it to punch in instead of pre-roll. But yeah, one over the other. It's just going to keep recording until you create a new track. Yeah. Which is fine for most people usually, because usually people record, one track at a time. Is that what you mean, G Spoon? Or maybe you can be a little bit more detailed. Appreciate you, Edgar. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, there's a lot of work that goes on for this channel. So anytime anybody, takes any type of notice or, expresses any type of appreciation, I'm super, super, super happy to receive that, because I work so hard, guys. So hard. 12-hour days almost every day to try to get this, to try to have, new products, new videos, new live streams, newsletter, blog, just try to basically uplift the mobile music space as much as possible, try to get as much information and knowledge out there about making music on the iPad as possible. So really appreciate anybody who's ever, who gives us some props, for sure. All right. Yeah, I better not do any more London accents while the Yorkshire people are here. No more. No more. Don't do it, bruv. Don't do it, bruv. Yep. All right, cool. So let's get back to it. I don't want to bore people here. So we checked out the awesome Flux Mini app here, Flux Mini Pro. Went through a bunch of those great presets. In fact, let me just show you my favorite preset real quick. It's got this gentle vocal chop, which is dope. Laser shots. But this is probably one of my favorite ones. This one right here. Because it's got such a great rhythm. So you can throw this on like a hip hop melody and it can completely change it. But what we'll probably use this app for today is side chaining, some kind of side chain. So that is a great way to use this app. Okay. We'll see, what time is it? What time we got? All right, 11. So, all right, let's start making some kind of music, something. I don't know what I'm going to make today, guys, but because we're using Flux Mini, I guess I assume it's going to be electronic, and maybe we'll go synthwave since I got the Xeon player here. This preset is so nice. Okay, I'm sorry. I get lost in these presets sometimes. So what we'll do, let's use the chord progression here from the new chord pack. We'll just use the let's see, what do we use? Go to the MIDI, go to the chord progressions, go to the chord MIDI. We're gonna go minor, alternate voicings. Let's do the 1 4 5, and that is the A minor. That's what we're doing. The 1 4 5 in A minor. Okay. Doesn't even sound that bad. You can definitely start with something like that. I wonder if Xeon will still mess up if it's not on the beginning of the track. Let's try looping. That's not at the beginning. Nope, still messes up. Anytime it loops, Xeon is messing up. See? Xeon is jacked right now. What we can do is see if there's an update real quick. Work. I don't even think we can use Xeon right now. Because anytime it loops, as soon as it starts the first part of a MIDI, it dies. But what we can use is Waverly, because I love Waverly. Waverly has so many awesome sounds. Listen to that. It's amazing. I love this sound. I love this synth. Never gonna delete the synth. The synth is on my iPad for life. But the dreamy bells there. Ooh, octave swish. Okay, let's throw a Flux Mini on this. Throw a sidechain on here. Or a nice little gating effect. To give some motion. .380. Yeah. Sounds, I like that sidechain. Let's see. Let's delete that track here. That I was playing with Numa Player earlier. Might add that again because it's a great app, completely free. What we will need though is some kind of drum track. Is that a helicopter? The helicopter. You guys can't hear it though. I got the gate. The gate is working. Can't hear it, but it's cool. All right, so let's see. Let's get a drum loop on here. We can dig into our Synthwave Pack. We have a completely free Synthwave Pack at mobilemusicpro.com/free. You can download the Synthwave Pack, which has a bunch of drum loops and all sorts of stuff in here. Let's just throw a drum loop in here from our Synthwave Pack. See what we got. See what this sounds like. See, this is set for 100 BPM, so maybe we should probably slow this down a bit. We can do 100 BPM for, yeah, it's a common BPM for a synthwave. I like to keep everything, though, on the first bar. Jamie recommends, you know, doing stuff on the other, starting not on the first bar, but I like to start on the first bar. Okay. Maybe we'll see, take this down an octave for the second part of the other 16 bars, but this will work for 8 bars though. This will work for 8 bars. Could throw a slap on these drums real quick. Audio unit, Kalium audio slap. Or you could throw a beef as well. We'll probably throw beef on the bass. We'll throw beef on the bass, but let's throw slap on here. Starts with an S, right? Yeah. Because I can't search. There's no search in Cubasis. One day there'll be a search, I hope. One day. QRS. There we go. Schlap. Kalium Audio's Schlap is super nice. Literally, you just throw it on the drums, and it makes a big difference. Watch this. So, I mean, the channel strip helps already, too. The channel strip sounds great. Turn that on. Beautiful. Now the Schlap. Oh, yeah. Yo. Turn down the volume a little bit here. Gain stage this a bit. Now with that Schlap on there, sounds way better. Okay. EQ. There we go. We'll throw a EQ on here. There we go. Yep. And just like that, pretty much can have something going. Throw a drum loop on there. Throw a chord on there. Just like that, you got something. Now, let's add a bass. Go to add MIDI. We'll copy this here. Paste. We'll just take the bass here. We'll drop this bad boy down to C1, I would say. Or C2. What do we want for a bass, though? That's the question. Audio unit. We want to blah, 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 blah. What do we want for our bass? What I could do is use one of the basses from our Synthwave pack. So let's go to Mini Sampler, my presets, and use one of the EP3. Let's see, Synth Bass. See if this is it. Nope, that is for the lo-fi. Nope, we want the Synth Bass. Ooh. Yeah, let's use that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, I have some bass shots here though too. Here's my bass shots right here. This is all from the Synthwave pack here. These basses. I like this one. Simple. All right, we'll use that. Set this to 1 polyphony, or polyphony, so that it doesn't overlap. Set a studio EQ. For a bass, let's go Synth Bass. Actually, I'm gonna do this one myself. That'll work. Just a simple little bass EQ. That'll work. And now let's throw on the beef. Bring the beef. Where's the beef? Beef. Let's find out. It's right here. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is what's for dinner. Without it, and with it. And of course, we can go much more extreme, but it's not, we're already getting some tone. Put some more drive on this, maybe. Check what the channel strip is doing. To turn that down. Okay. Let's probably throw. I want this to be like an 8th note bass, I think. So we can throw on like an arpeggiator. We can modify the notes ourselves, or we can throw on an arpeggiator. Let's throw on an arpeggiator. Was that a arp? Uh-oh. Loop. I like this one. Now, do we need to bring this down any more? We're on C2. Let's just try C1, but I don't think so. I think this is fine. C1. No. Undo. Do. All right. Perfect. Copy, paste, and let's hear it in the mix. Ah, the timing's off a bit. There we go. Now, we can do that, or we can chop these up as well. So, for example, we can just, let's see, copy this up in eighth notes, you know, eighth notes. Copy. Paste. Paste. Which works pretty good as well. But then you got to take off the arpeggiator. Of course, that's basically 16th notes. Gotta put them next to each other. So that works too. Paste. Oops. See how everybody's doing. How is everybody doing? I haven't checked the chat in a minute here. Multitasking. Misled is multitasking. See if there's any questions for me here. Awesome, awesome. Talking about the, excuse me, talking about the MPD. All sorts of good stuff. Yeah, still need controllers for iPad. It's still fun because, you know, the touch is not everything. You need to be able to have a regular keyboard. Misled beats your screen up too much. I need a controller. That glass just doesn't feel as good as an Akai, an Akai pad controller, you know, like we got here. But yeah, gots to have my MPD. Just scrolling through the chat real quick. Today's rice day. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, we got the rice for the beef, says Misled. Yes, we got the rice for the beef. Misled says beef might be my second fave app. It's so awesome, dude. Yeah, Steven Tucker won beef on this channel. Yeah, I love beef. Hey, Veer, what's going on, bro? You doing well? Sorry if I missed anybody. I'm just trying to make something here. We only got a few minutes left, 22. So I'm just gonna make these 16th or these 8th notes real quick. I'm gonna use the 8th notes instead of the arpeggiator. Uh-oh. Hate it when I do that. I hit the wrong erase button. Why is there 2 erase buttons? I hate that. But I know why there is, but there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be, but there is. Wait, what am I doing that for? I could just do this. Undo, undo. It's so funny, like sometimes, you know, you take the long way of doing stuff sometimes, and just how it goes. Erase. Copy this. There we go. Copy. Paste. There. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, okay. erase, and paste. Is that right? Let's see. That looks right. Okay. Time stretch. Copy, paste. There we go. Come on. Let's go. Gotta get a towel in here. Let's get some of that in there. Actually, just for fun, let's make sure. Throw a scalar in there for A minor. Scalar. A minor. A minor. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just keep the first half. Copy, paste. Oh yeah, we gotta sidechain the bass. Well, nah, the bass is good. We can't really sidechain anything with natively inside of Cubasis right now because we have a drum loop instead of a kick. But you know, we can still do a little. Watch this. Audio unit. Let's do Flux Mini. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Stupid mouse. Nah. All right, I see my name here a couple times. Let's take a look. There's some questions from Muter. What we got? Hey, Captain Energy is here. What's going on? Matthias is in here as well. 16 people watching. Appreciate everybody here. Let's see, which question did I miss? Nanobox is telling me I missed a question. I am really looking forward. Captain Energy says I'm really looking forward to Sample Tank from Sonicware. Oh, really? Sweet. Let's see. Yeah, you got to do an at Mobile Music Pro so I can see them better. Do an at Mobile Music Pro. He says, how do you add swing to your bass and keys so it sounds more human? So you could do a couple different ways. You can quantize it with some swing, like this, where you quantize it and then choose some swing, and that will add some that'll push your notes over. Or you can just manually do it. Excuse me. You can just manually do it by actually pushing the notes over just a little bit. But you'd have to turn off, excuse me, turn off the grid. And now when you have the grid off, you can definitely, push stuff to off just a little bit so that it has more of a human feel. And you definitely want to do this for melodies. It depends on the genre too. For example, like in synthwave, everything is pretty much on the, on the beat for EDM and synthwave. For the most part there, everything's kind of on the beat. But for hip hop, you definitely want to make sure everything is off beat. Make sure you move your hats a little bit to the right, your snares a little bit to the left, have your kicks off just a teensy little bit, and that's what's really going to add that human feel. So basically just nudging your notes is how you're going to end up doing that. Or you can use really good samples. One or the other. Oh, cool. Talking about a new device. All right. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully I answered everybody's questions. Hey, Eric, what's going on? Eric Miller. Justin Smith, what's going on? Martin F. How do you get that VST and what apps are you using? Okay. Let's see. So this, what I'm using on a couple of these for the sidechain is Flux Mini 2. That's completely free. You can download that in the App Store, Flux Mini 2 for the sidechain effect. And then I'm putting Beef on top of the bass. Great effect, again, from Kalium Audio as well. You can find all these apps in the App Store. And yeah, you can find all these apps in the App Store for sure. And then the synth, we're using Digitalism for one of the sounds here. We're using a drum loop from our completely free Essentials Synthwave Pack, mobilemusicpro.com/free. You can download that. And then we are using the Waverly XL for this pad type of sound for the chords. Fantastic app, Waverly XL. Throw with Flux Mini 2 on it. And then we have another, then this is the bass with Flux Mini 2 and Beef on it. And we have this here as well. Yeah, that's Waverly XL. And then finally we got this Tal strings melody. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like that's playing that, right? Oh yeah, there's some kind of sustain on right now. Hold on. MIDI panic. Yeah, there was some kind of MIDI mess up mode there. Let's try that again. Here we go. We got that on there. Man, none of these even really... They have their own effects in here, but I haven't actually even used any like send effects or reverb outside of the apps that's already using it. Like, for example, we can send this to a reverb and it sound even better. Like the Baby Audio. Got some great Baby Audio apps in here. What's the name of those things? Magic. Chorus effect on that. Beautiful. A bit more reverb with the Magic. All right, what time is it? Almost time for the giveaway. Take a look at the chat real quick. Oh yeah, he says, Dublo says he likes UK Garage and it's all about that swing. Absolutely, gots to have swing in the UK Garage for sure. There's swing in so many, so many genres, pretty much every single genre, but for sure a lot of the UK genres. Jersey boy. Benjamin says, I got to get that beef. Dude, seriously. I mean, throw the beef on any bass or any drums, and you're going to get a pretty awesome result. Like, if I go to my effects here, and I go to compressors, beef is definitely one of my favorites. Is beef in here? Because I got my schlap. Where is beef? Where did I put beef? I thought I put beef in my... It's in distortion? Yeah, I put it in distortion, but that should probably be in compressor. But so many great apps in distortion as well. But for the main compressors that I love for sure is going to be... Yeah, I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put beef in the compressors because it's more of a compressor. So I just wanted to point out a couple things that I love. But basically, let's see. Where's Bandit then? Where did I put Bandit? Did I also put Bandit in distortion? Because if I put Bandit in distortion, I don't know. But Bandit is a fantastic app. Basically, FAC Bandit and Beef are two of my absolute favorite things for throwing on bass for sure. What else do I have in here? I have so much stuff. Sometimes I forget what I have. It's crazy. Oh, well, I'll put beef back in there for now. I don't know. I got to remember where I put my stuff. But basically, beef and bandit, absolute best. Some of the best things to throw on bass. Where's my Magic Death Eye? That's probably my compressors. And then Magic Death Eye. So yeah, Magic Death Eye, beef, and bandit. is the best stuff to throw on for sure. I love Bandit. I don't know where I put Bandit in here. Bandit should be in here. Let's see, Bandit. Scroll down. No, that's not what I want. I want to search. Bandit. Where is it though? Oh, it's in my exciters. I put it in the exciters. Oh, that's interesting. I see that more as a compressor. I'm going to put that in my compressor. You're going to go in there with Beef and Magic Death Eye, bro. Yo. For sure. Beef, Bandit, Magic, Death Eye. Fantastic apps. If you guys don't have those three, that is some good stuff on there for sure. Got to have Fab Filter Saturn as well. Have that in my distortion. Definitely got that in distortion. But yeah, I'm going to put Beef back in the compressors because, I mean, you can just use it for distortion. This is going right next to Bandit, yo. That there. Did I move my exciters? Yep. There's Bandit. Okay. I want this thing to be right next to my favorite stuff here. Yes, yes. There we go. Slap over here. Beautiful. Let's put Beef right next here. So yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Bandit, Beef, Magic Death Eye. Throw some of that stuff on the bass. Bass and drums, folks. And you will get some good results for sure. Okay, so I think we're ready for a giveaway. Wait, it's such a pretty sound. All right, let's go routing. MIDI panic again. I think that messed up. Yep. This Tal keeps messing up. I gotta mess up, Tal. Well, Tal likes to mess up today. Don't know why Tal's messing up today so much. We'll just keep it without Tal. Too bad Tal messes up. I gotta mess up, Tal. Yeah, so you just tap it, and it just, as soon as you start tapping notes, it panics. See? Tal is messing up like crazy. There we go. Tap. All right. Get to a giveaway. All right, guys. We didn't even throw a master strip on it. We didn't even throw a master strip. Internal effects, master strip. All right, guys, if you want to be entered to win a giveaway, into the giveaway, what we're doing today is we will be doing a giveaway for 2 $25 Mobile Music Pro gift cards. Now, you can use those $25 Mobile Music Pro gift cards to buy some pretty cool merch, like these mouse pads. Here. Grab that at mobilemusicpro.com/merch. They have the scale. They have the chords, scales, and Cubasis 3 keyboard shortcuts on them. Or you can grab our brand new pack Arena, produced by Jamie Mallender, the one and only Jamie Mallender, with hundreds and hundreds of sounds and 10 plus drum kits on there. But you can use it for a bunch of stuff. And you can actually, these cards are going to be good for a whole year. So if you don't like anything that's on the store right now, definitely stay tuned, because there will be much more stuff on there. So there's going to be some cyberpunk, EDM, trap, and hip hop stuff on there coming out later this year. So if you do want to be entered into this giveaway, just give me a thumbs up in the chat, and you'll be entered to win one of two $25 gift cards from Mobile Music Pro. As you can see, we have some stuff on there right now, sample packs. So we got some pretty great drum. Got some pretty great. Well, we have an amazing one-shot pack on here, which is really great, with hundreds of sounds and instruments on there. Really great for sample diving and stuff. But then we also have some great guitar packs on here. Some great guitar loops. We have a great hip hop melody pack by Marcus the Fingers on here. So lots of great guitars and lots of great stuff. And we're going to have some drum packs coming out in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have some pro drum packs coming out with one shots and loops. So lots of stuff to choose from. Well, a few things to choose from, and lots more stuff to choose from in the coming days and months. So let's get you guys entered now. I'm going to go through the chat and get everybody entered. Deblo has to go. Thanks, bro, for being here. Appreciate the support. Yes. Sasha says, there you are, watching a video for FM lead sounds. Sasha. Thank you for being here, Sasha. Appreciate you. All right. We go through and get... Uh-oh, I clicked the wrong button. 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right, let me get everybody entered in here. Right. Benjamin. Since birth. Stephen Tucker. RJ. What? Kamikaze. Jersey Boy. And Jay. Sasha. And Eric Miller. Justin Smith. So we got 10 people entered into the giveaway. Currently 16 people watching. Just give me 17 people watching. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want to be entered into this giveaway. We'll be giving away a copy, one of two Mobile Music Pro $25 gift cards. And again, there's just a ton of stuff that you can use that on the website. A few things on the website right now, much more coming in the future. But a great thing to use it would be on our brand new Arena pack produced by Jamie Mallender, which is currently on sale until next Monday. So very, very cool. You can have some money left over to use on a different pack or on some of our merch. But you can see our merch too. Real quick, just go to the bottom of the page. We have some t-shirts on here. We have those 3 mouse pads I talked about with the scales, chords, and Cubasis 3 keyboard shortcuts. Very, very cool stuff. All right, see 10 people. See if there's anybody else in here. We got Guy Suffer. Okay. All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace, ladies and gentlemen. 17 people watching, 11 people entered into the giveaway. We are about to do this giveaway. Zoom in a bit here. Everybody can see. Perfect. All right. Bruce. Bruce, what's going on, bro? Do you want to be entered into the giveaway, man? Let me know. We're doing two $25 Mobile Music Pro gift cards, good for 1 year, that you can use on anything on the website, from sample packs to merch, eventually courses, all sorts of good stuff. But let me know, Bruce, if you want to be entered. Otherwise, we are ready to go. Guy, Captain Energy, and Bruce. Captain Energy, make sure I believe he has a YouTube channel. Make sure you check out Captain Energy's YouTube channel. Very, very cool. But I think we're ready to go. 11:49, so we got 10 minutes to go. So let's go ahead and spin for the first win. Let's go right now in 3, 2, 1. Who's gonna be? Let's hit the spin. Let's go, let's go. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Big winner, big winner. It's gonna be Justin. Oh, dude, look how close that was. That was literally like right on the line. Justin Smith, congratulations to you. That was almost Eric. Justin Smith, send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com. Send me an email. We'll get your code sent out there. But send me an email, bro. That was so close. Look at this, guys. Look at how close. Look at this. Look at how close that was. Look how close. I've never seen it that close. I don't think I've ever seen it that close before. That was real close between Justin and Eric. Almost. I thought it was going to be Eric, but that was Justin. So Justin Smith, send me an email, bro. mobilemusicprocontact@gmail. We'll get you your code, mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com. So Captain Energy says like 2 pixels. It's got to be like 1 or 2 pixels. Like, that's insane. As a graphic designer, let me just take a quick look. As a graphic designer, I can tell you, yeah, that's like 2 pixels. Yeah, that's like 2 pixels. All right. Congratulations, Justin. Let's go ahead and spin for the second time here. So for the second win, Mobile Music Pro gift card, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and spin. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Sasha? Oh, Jay. Oh, just Jay. Congratulations to Jay. Captain Energy, see, he's a graphic designer as well. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to all my graphic designers out there for sure. You could definitely tell that was like 2 pixels. But yeah, Jay, congratulations. Both Jay won it today, and Justin Smith, I believe, won. Yeah, so send me an email, guys, to mobilemusicpro@gmail.com. All the J's won today. So send me an email, mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com. Send me an email letting me know that you won, and I will get you your code, sir. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I know I had a great time. Again, make sure you check out the website. We've got a lot of great stuff on here, including the newsletter, the brand new Arena Pack, and the brand new free Common Chord Progressions Pack. Of course, there'll be a lot more coming in the future as well. We're gonna have a brand new video out on Friday, this Friday, so make sure you come back. We'll see you back here Friday morning for another video, and of course another live stream after that next Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in. A lot more stuff to come. Really, really appreciate all the support. Shout out to all of our patrons who understand the long-term vision of what Mobile Music Pro is here to do, which is here to uplift the community, provide resources for these mobile music producers, and get you guys making the best sounding music that you can as soon as possible. So thank you guys so much for being here. Super appreciate all my YouTubers, Mobile Music Army. Shout out to every single one of you. Until next time, everybody, keep talking music, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.